All right. Well, we might not be able to trade Kevin Fiala then. We might not be able to. Take the fucking trade. It would not put them over the cap. They have $9 million in space. This game sucks so much. I hate this game with the fiery passion. Fuck it. You don't get him then. Fuck you. I hate this game with the fiery passion of 1,000 suns. This game is legitimately awful. Dalibor Dvorsky goes to Seattle. This game is legitimately awful. We will hold on to Kevin Fiala for now. Again, Farabee, no deal that we want. Mangiapane, no market for him. Where the hell the music went? It's just super quiet. Fucking hell. Lindblom is an RFA. 2/3. Eric Portillo, Nick Cousins, Alex Kovanoff, Robin Shimmick. Oh yeah, I'm sure Vancouver wants to make the trade. Best option there is either Portillo or Kovanoff. Interesting. With Lindblom, I'm just looking at that talent on the left-hand side. Miroshnichenko, Denoyer. Like, there's going to be no space for Lindblom. There just isn't. Even as an RFA. I mean, he put up 34 points last year, 4 points in the playoffs. Guy's a legend, but we're going to move on from him here. Depending on what Portillo looks like. Oh, you know why? I just realized that I said the music sounded quiet. When I facepalmed, my fucking headset came unplugged. I facepalmed so hard, my headset came unplugged. Portillo is a 77 overall at 22 years old. God damn. And what does Kovanoff look like on Minnesota? And what does Kovanoff look like? 75 to 20. I guess we'll take that Buffalo deal for Lindblom. We'll take that Buffalo deal for Lindblom. I just think, again, he's not going to have space. And it would be nice to get another young goalie kind of in the system here, although... You know, maybe we keep Oscar. Maybe we do. I don't know. I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time coming to terms to trading Oscar Lindblom. Having a hard time coming to terms with it. But Portillo is a pretty good return. But honestly, Carter Hart's our guy. I don't really want to force a goalie controversy. Like, Carter Hart's our guy. He has to be. At least until that contract's up. Let's keep Lindblom for the moment. I know there were draft picks too, but there weren't any good ones. They were like third rounders. Greenway. Although St. Louis is going to make their pick here. Pick number 8, and they select Otto Stenberg. So Otto Stenberg's on the move. Jordan Greenway. Can I get rid of that contract? Nope. Ratcliffe, Miroshnichenko. Again, IRL. Get well soon, for fuck's sake. So it's center. What's the value for Sean Couturier right now? 2 seconds and Jenik. Yeah, no, I'm not taking 2 seconds for Sean Couturier. Is there a market for Dylan Strome? No, there is not. Forrester, we're obviously going to keep. O'Brien, Rossi. Is there a market for Kevin Hayes? No, there is not. We have way too many centers. We're going to have to trade away some people here very soon. We are going to have a massive, massive issue in terms of what to do with these guys. Now, you were the market for Strome. Yeah, apparently. Now, here's the thing. In the past, we've done this, and I kind of like the idea. The term wasn't brought up in a sense for this reason, but in the past, we have had something called the stupid tax, and that is where we send draft picks that the AI just refused to sign for no reason back to the teams that they actually fucking belong on. And that is what we're going to do. So the Anaheim Ducks, you know, I'm even going to be nice. We're going to send Timo Nickel back to the Ducks. We're going to do it for like a 7th. I want you to actually have your proper goddamn prospects. I'll take a 6th. Take him back. Don't let him go for no reason next time. You Maroons. Actually use your prospects. Thank you. I think he was the only one. Everybody else we drafted or we traded for. That right-hand side, Twamala, McLennan, Shushko, they're all ours. Clark was a part of a trade. So it's really just at center where I was noticed. And again, I'm doing this because we have so many people at center. So Ronnie Hirvonen, we're going to send to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Lord knows, too, they fire sold this year. They got rid of John Tavares and company. We'll send him back to the Leafs for a 7th. Use and keep your prospects, you dumb fucks. Theodore Niederbach, we will send back to the Detroit Red Wings. Again for a 7th. Again, keep your goddamn prospects and use them. Please. Lungman is going to go to the Dallas Stars. I'll see if I can get this deal off before Toronto makes their pick. Going to have the entire 7th round. There we go. So Lungman's back to Dallas. I get so annoyed with them never signing them. I just end up giving them all contract. I mean, yeah, that's what we did. We signed them, but Braden Yeager off to the Leafs. But sometimes I keep them, sometimes I don't. This time, I'd rather have them go back, and probably never get played by their teams because the AI sucks. Zayd Wisdom is a Flyers pick. Del Belbaluz, Avon, Reynolds. Okay, I think we're good now. So after all of that, I think I'm finally done making trades for now. We'll still have trades to make at the start of free agency. At the end of that, we now have 3 first-round picks. And we also picked up Strome, Fiala, and Mangiapane as RFAs. I have no idea what the hell this team's going to look like. Nobody really wants to let us trade up except the Calgary Flames at 16. I don't know if there'll be anybody on the board that we really want at that point. Oh, good. And we apparently had no scouts this year. That's great. That's great. So around pick number 16, Edward Seo, Kalen Lind, Connor Levis, Lauren Strome, Sam Aremba. Honestly, we'll just hold on to our picks. We'll hold on to our picks. Pick number 19. We just missed out on Sam Aremba. You get Levis. Endo, I hope you feel better, friendo. Lind ended up going to Calgary. Sale to Montreal. Riley Height, Nate Danielson, Ragnarsson, and Reefers were computer generated. So, Orange Strome is available. Cohen Zimmer. Mazden Leslie. Nathan Ajrepo. I do like taking players that have pictures. We also have Dale Campoli, who's computer generated. So outright, I can almost guarantee Campoli and Pikkarainen are going to be great. Yves LeBlanc as well. Greg Garcia. There's still a bunch. Tuukka Curry. Oh my God. So yeah, right now we have the tough choice. Do I take the computer generated players that are bound to be amazing? Or do I just let them go to AI teams? Yeah, boy. I think we're going to have to take good players. Our next pick is 27. So I'm still tempted to take Nathan Drapeau just because, again, he's real. And it is nice to use real players, even though I am quite sure Campoli, Pikkarainen. Yeah, Pikkarainen's already good to go. He's going to be a defensive defenseman, though. I do like using real players, but boy, would it be a mistake right now. Unconfirmed, it's tricky. I mean, Pikkarainen's the guy. We have no info on Campoli. No info on Garcia or Richie. I mean, Tuukka Curry could certainly be the guy. It's either Curry or Pikkarainen. Regardless, we're taking a Finn. Tuukka Curry is going to be amazing. I mean, he's a first-round projected goalie. You know he's going to be great. Lack size, it's tricky as compared to Joe Thornton, because Joe Thornton could pass. Big Finn or good goalie Finn? I do love Finnish goalie's name Tuukka. But a big old defenseman named Pickarainen could work too. Honestly, Curry might still be available if we have pick number 27. I'm not taking Leslie. Let's go try hard. Let's take Lassie Pickarainen. 76 medium 4. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Stick him up in ice pack. Like pure defensive defenseman. He won't develop at all. That's why I was going to take Drapeau. Zemmer to the Kings. Canucks get Leslie. The Rangers take Orange Strome. The Jets take Drapeau. Yeah, that would have been a big mistake. Caps at 24 take Yves LeBlanc. Vegas Golden Knights took Curry. His medium elite, only a 58. Woof. And the Bruins at 26 take Campoli, who almost fell to us. That would have been great. So, the Finn and Pillman, 3 years out. What about the Russian in Medvedev? Unconfirmed, 2 years out. Thornton comparison. Oh, because of the playmaking ability. We have no information on, like, anybody. Brutal. Guy's got a Kessler comparison. There's a lot more computer-generated players than I was expecting as well. A lot more. Jesus. Yeah, we're in the dark on this one. Let's take Medvedev. I mean, almost confirmed ace skating, 2 years out. Let's do it. Let's hope for the best here. Yeah, that was a pretty good pick. 74, medium top 6. Not bad. I mean, again, we have owner mode on, so I can't exactly just manipulate the scouting department to have this crazy good scouting department, so it's going to be a problem. And for the hell of it, with our final first round pick, maybe Devin Sutton. We know nothing about him. He didn't have a very good point total. Dell wasn't that bad in the OHL. Kind of hello. How are you? Brad Park. Good old Brad Park. Gotta respect it as a Bruins fan. Oh, God. Yeah, we are just that pure shot in the dark territory. Let's take Don Sutton and hope for the best. Why not? Or Devin Sutton, even better. Don Sutton was a baseball player. Medium 9, 62 overall. Oof. Oof. That, yeah, now we're getting to the point where the quality dips. Fucking hell. All right, pick number 43. We have a lot of draft picks to get through. I should probably figure something out here. Kavanaugh, 3 years out, potential medium 9. Jesus. We'll take the fucking Ukrainian. Goddamn right, Vladimir Kravchenko. Take the Ukrainian. I don't care if he's not good. He's a medium 9. Welcome aboard, Kravchenko. Next up. God, our scouts really did just take the fucking year off, didn't they? They just went to fucking Cabo and hung out. We got nothing. We got nothing. Might as well just leave it up to chance. Let's take the other Foot brother. Not really, but Cameron Foot. Why not? He's terrible, that's why. Pick number 112. Here in the 4th round. What do we got? Seaback, Antonovich, Brian Prince, Colby Cullen. Son of Matt Cullen is the story we're going with. Because he's probably the pick. Chris Takashi, Emilio Price. Turakov is trash. The Croatian, Eric Schmitz. The guy named Coco. Let's take Matt Cullen's son, maybe. Medium bottom 6. Again, the draft class quality is set to low, so yeah, this is going to be bad. Let's take the Croatian, Eric Schmitz. Hey, medium top 6. 50 overall, though. He's terrible. 5th round. Who do we got? Who do we got? High starter goalie Russell Anderson. Charlie Harrison. I mean, that dude's a confirmed low elite in Bobkoff, but he should be available with my next pick. Let's take the goalie Russell Anderson. He is a high fringe at a 47 overall. Jesus. And the final pick of the 5th round. Oh, wow, the low elite actually wasn't there. There were stars on his name. I thought I would have had a pick. Who'd he go to? Yeah, 54 Bob Goff to the Ducks. You're welcome, Anaheim. Normally when there's stars next to their name, it's like, hey, that's when your next pick is. I got bamboozled. I got absolutely bamboozled. Remember what happened the last time we took a card wall from Flint? Oh, let's see. Robert Olas. De Boer. Son of Peter. It's Rodney De Boer. Or the son of Bill Ranford. God, or Eugene Melnick. This is terrible. Christian Kyrou. Take him just to have a familiar face. Christian Kyrou, come on down. He's going to be trash. I don't care. That's a scout recommendation. Yes, and normally it lines up with your next pick. Did you not listen to what I just said? Did you not listen? You got to learn to listen. Got to get a Q-tip, clean out those ears maybe. I knew Christian Kyrou would be terrible, but hey, he's a real player. So we'll make some of these guys' lives. Why not? Why not? Is it a 71 goal in the 5th round? I don't know, probably. Who's next? I know you're going to be terrible, but I don't care. Alex Christopoulos, the overager. You're terrible as I knew you'd be, but that's okay. I want some real players in here now. Let's give the real guys a good opportunity to succeed. I have the entirety of the fucking 7th round at this point. Paul Christopoulos. All of the Christopouloses. Yes. Another low elite just went to New Jersey. We will take all out. Tam Gislason. Tam. The Christopouli. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Let's see. Another real player. Zach Stringer. Come on down. Why not? Draft all the real players. Give them a moment. Zach. You're so good. We only need you on a one-name basis, Zach. There you go. Pick number 205. Nolan Bentham. Bentham. Who else do we got with a picture? Come on down. Come on down. Sam Sedley. Samuel. Sammy. Next up. Landon McCallum. We had a McCallum in Calgary. No, we didn't. We had a McCutcheon. I lied. Tommy John. Tommy Johnston. All these guys are terrible. I know they're terrible. I don't want to pick the AI. I don't care. Friendly reminder. Chaz. Good old Chaz. Let's get a Chaz in there. And the final pick of the drafts. Who's the Mr. Irrelevant? The first player at the bottom of the picture, Merrick Jean. Congratulations, Merrick. Bet you never thought this shit would happen. You're Mr. Irrelevant. Low AHL starter. Look at that. Back-to-back Christos. Oh, boy. So, that draft, needless to say, was highlighted by the fact that we picked up 1,000 RFAs and our scouts did fucking nothing. To the re-sign phase we go. In goal. Ooh, Jake Allen doesn't want to sign. Well, all right, we'll let you go, Jake. See you later. I mean, we got your rights for nothing, so it's fine. Kirill Ustimenko, we will qualify, and then we got a whole bunch of garbage at goal. Don't tell them I said that. On defense, whole bunch of RFAs. Vakanainen, Cam York. We're going to let go of Brennan Manel. He didn't really do much. Austin Strand, I love you. We're going to let go of you too. We will keep Wyatt Wiley. We'll keep Hogberg for another year. That's fine. Big Kurt, we got to let you go. Igor Zamula will keep. Mason Millman. Kevin Ball. Cooper. You know, we'll keep Cooper Zach. Why not? Why not? Sam Morin's finally got to go. We will sign Samson. To his ELC, we'll sign Zanetti. To his ELC. And then there's a whole bunch of garbage. Not bad. On that right-hand side, what do we got? We'll qualify Lexel. We'll qualify Shushko. That's all we got to do. Left-hand side's where it gets interesting. We will qualify Kevin Fiala and Mangiapane and Lindblom and Ratcliffe and Matthew Strome for the hell of it. Need AHL depth. And at center, we'll qualify Dylan Strome. Got to sign Jay O'Brien to his ELC. Qualify Bobby Brink. We'll qualify Morgan Frost. We'll sign J.R. Avon. All right. So yeah, we have 1,000 RFAs. Avon signs Zanetti, Sampson, O'Brien. And with that, we are pretty much good to go. Yeah, now it's just all RFAs. So the big question is the asking prices. So Kevin Fiala wants $7 million for 1 year. We won't immediately sign him to that. Mangiapane wants 6 by 6.5. Dylan Strome. Dylan Strome's like, please, God, just let me play. Just let me play hockey. Please, God. You got me out of the Chicago hellhole. Let me play, please. I will pay you to let me play. Thank you for saving me from Rocky Wirtz's stupid fucking face. And we will, Dylan. We'll probably use you. He can play center and wing. He is a second liner. Forrester's showing up as a third liner. We could actually probably keep Dylan Strome. We might have to be loyal to Dylan Strome now. And then that left-hand side, it's a complete unknown. I'm going to sign Dylan Strome for that money for obvious reasons. He'll still be an RFA when the deal expires, too. I mean, if he's willing to sign for nothing, then we'll do it. Dylan Strome, welcome to Philadelphia. New captain, Dylan Strome, just signed for $800K. Desperate to play. And he will. Beautiful. In terms of other RFAs, like Ustimenko, we don't have to worry about. What's Vakanainen looking for? 3.5's not bad. I'd like that price to go down a little bit more. Like, way down. Not just like, oh yeah, 85% trick-wise, but like way down. Cam York as well is looking for 2 years. I'm willing to risk those guys potentially getting offer sheeted. And then Lindblom wants 2.6. Okay. And like I said, Mangiapane and Fiala, I don't know for sure what I'm going to do with these two. We could technically 85% trick them, but let's wait it out. It'll be more interesting, I think, if we wait it out. Lindblom signs the qualifying offer. Okay. So does Frost, Ratcliffe, Strome, Wyatt Wiley. I mean, now we got 2 Stromes on the team, too. Shushko, Hogberg, Zamula, Zek, Ustimenko, Millman, Lixel, Kevin Ball, Bobby Brink. All right. So we do have some big names on the team heading into free agency. Duly noted. Duly noted. Let's go back. Turn off auto staff management for the moment. Turn that off for the moment. Let's see what we got. Because, yeah, we know the AI would have just auto-filled this. So we'll get rid of the ones that are garbage. And see if I can go out and get anybody that's half decent. Like Ginnon. Would you like to sign? How about you? Would you like to sign? Or Lalonde? Would you like to sign? Or even Kilger? And we'll just throw those out there to see what's up. In terms of our scouts, obviously, well, Craig Anderson was the terrible one. Sorry, Craig. Let's get rid of everybody that's extremely garbage. And we'll see how many good scouts we can actually sign. I'm going to have to, like, readjust everything in terms of the scouts next year. Again, it was a big mistake playing with owner mode, but I wanted to experiment around, and yeah, it's just not enjoyable for the sake of streaming. Like, offline, I'm sure it could be fun having to kind of micromanage a bit, but for what we do here, All right, cool. So we'll see what happens there. I think we got to go to the trade finder. I think we have to. So goalie-wise, obviously, we are going to need a backup goalie and a fifth string. Defensively, what is the market for Ryan Ellis? There is no market for Ryan Ellis. What is the market for Ivan Provorov? There is no market for Ivan Provorov. What is the market for Urho Vakanainen? Second and a third, still the going rate. I'd rather keep him. I'd get more on a qualifying offer. Cam York? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. All right, cool. We'll leave those two as they are. Right-hand side, what's the market on Konechny? Falk, Lindholm in a third. Fuck off. What's the market on Cam Atkinson? Second and a seventh. Justin Braun to bring him back. Yeah, we'll hold on to Cam. That's fine. Left wing side. Hey, look at that. All of a sudden, a little bit of value for Mangiapane and Fiala. No market for Mangiapane. What about for Fiala? Colorado and Seattle. Both interested. Don't know if I'm interested in picking up Adam Larson. Obviously, way more interested in Colorado's deal. Do they have space for Kevin Fiala? The answer's probably no, let's be honest. They do have 13 million. I mean, in terms of forwards, they need Kevin Fiala. They have cap space to work with here, too. They absolutely could use a Kevin Fiala, and that would count as their major free agent signing. And yes, I'll be switching to NCAA very soon. I think we have a trade partner here. We'd get Olesen and a draft pick. They could clearly use Kevin Fiala. Olesen's a 75 at 20 years old. I mean, Fiala was never really in our plans. He wants like $7 million, and then if he does well, he's gonna want even more. That's right, they did have to sign Byram, didn't they? Do they have any other RFAs? Just Bowen Byram. I think they'll still have money to sign him, though. I think they will. Gym class, what's going on? Worst case, I could also take Boyd off of their roster, just to help them free up some cap space. What if we add Boyd? So basically, this would be the deal. Maybe another piece involved. Left wing side, we have Miroshnichenko in the system. Noyer is there. Obviously, we have Farabee already here. We're not going to be able to keep everybody. Fiala's a first liner. Yeah, Fiala's got to go. So Fiala to Colorado for Olesen, a second, and Travis Boyd. Done deal. So we move on from Kevin Fiala. We send him to a team that will likely actually use him. How nice of us. At the same time, Boyd's a center, so we'll have to figure that out. What's the market on Mangiapane? There wasn't any market on Mangiapane, was there? There might be now that we made that deal. There might be. It's worth looking. It is worth looking. Is there a market on Mangiapane? No. So we're kind of hoping for an offer sheet there, or Mangiapane's on this team, and I might have to make some decisions. Oh, I'm aware that we have 99 centers. I'm aware. That's where we're going next. Wow, Dylan Strome has no trade value. Why? He's on such a good contract, though. Fuck it, I'll keep him then. Screw you. What's with the disrespect for Dylan Strome? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How does he... That makes no sense, dude. He's an 85 on like a league min contract and has no trade value? What the fuck is this video game? That does not make it... Whatever. I'm done questioning things. Just, there are no answers. There are no answers to any of this. There just isn't. My God. Because he was in Chicago. I guess. Dude, there are just no fucking answers to this shit. Anyway, can I flip Mr. Boyd here? Because I really don't need him. Third and a fourth. A second rounder from Boston, a second rounder from Calgary. Calgary, Boston, Florida, New York, Tampa. TJ Brody. All right, let's see. Let's see. Boston, do you need a Boyd in your life? Cope. I'm trying. They do have to sign Oscar Steen. They don't really have space. Calgary? Calgary definitely doesn't have space. Who else did I mention? I think I mentioned Detroit, didn't I? They don't have space either. Florida, I definitely mentioned. We'd limit their prospects if I were to take that deal. The Rangers don't have space. Tampa has space. In a sense, they do have some prospects coming up. Toronto's definitely a fit to send Boyd back. Or not, no, not to send him back, but still. Second and a sixth, that was the going rate, I think. Maybe not. Just kidding. Just kidding. What the hell was the going rate for Toronto? A third and a fifth. We'll take it. Done deal. Done deal. Yeah, we still haven't even seen what the hell free agency is going to look like. We still have a lot of decisions to make. Is there a market on Kevin Hayes? No, there is not. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of lineup changes to focus on here. A lot. In terms of the team and what we actually have to look to accomplish here in free agency, we pretty much have our three lefties, depending on who's signed. We actually don't really even have room for like a major defensive acquisition. But let's see. Goalie-wise, in terms of RFAs, Ottinger, Stuart Skinner, Hunter Jones. Ottinger, Skinner, and Jones are out there. Hunter Jones isn't even looking for that much. We might just be able to sneak him away for nothing. Belongs to Toronto. Let's try to get Hunter Jones paid. See what we can do there. In terms of UFAs, prospects, Kochetkov is out there. Could be our guy. Got Lindbaum, Rodrigue. Okay, we need a backup and a fifth string. Or we force one of our other goalies to be a fifth string. I mean, we could take the Russian here. Were those NHL numbers last year? No, he was still in Malmo. Pretty much think we have our guy. He'd be on an ELC too. Otherwise, I mean, in terms of a backup, Varlamov, Vanacek, Bernier, Husso again. Hey, Russian goalies have a nice lineage in Philadelphia, right? So clearly he's the guy. And we'll wait to see what happens with Hunter Jones. Defensively, RFAs. Holy shit. So Byram's the big one that we knew about. Chernak, of course, Vakanainen and York from our team. You got Peak, Jared McIsaac, Chisholm, Hunter Drew, and Peter DeLibertore. So nobody that we want. Sanheim's only looking for $9 million now. We could look to bring him back. In terms of prospects, nobody great. I mean, Letang's out there, but he's old as dirt. Severson's out there for the right-hand side. It's a bit of a risk. $8 million. He did have 52 points last year. That's not too bad for $8 million, but the asking price is really going to be driven up. Sanheim looking for $9 million is still way too much. I'm not a big fan of any of those prices. Dumba's not bad at 3.6. Dumba's not bad at 3.6 because he does have damn good shooting ability. And TVR on that left-hand side. TVR is not too bad. 17 points last year for Washington for $3 million. He's more so a defenseman. Brian Dumoulin's out there. I think we might actually have to put in an offer for Dumba. Artyom Zub, another defensive defenseman. Justin Hall. Shattenkirk only has all alone. Clifton does have shutdown and can play the right-hand side, so I'd rather go for Clifton out of anybody else we've seen so far. Hamonic, Green, Shen. All right, I think we have our targets here. I think we do. Let's go after Matt Dumba. We'll go 2 years at $4 million gets to be a little bit steep. But it is only for 2 years. Let's do that. And then Connor Clifton. 3 years at $3 million for a shutdown defender is a little bit rough. Let's go for 2 and see if he takes it. Clifton plays both sides like TVR does, so. And then for the forwards. RFAs, holy shit. Hintz, Barzell, Mangiapane, Dahlin, Joseph, Steen. God damn. Let's see if we can help Joachim Blichfeld get paid by the Sharks. Got Morrison, Bowers. We'll see if we can help Bowers get paid by St. Louis, apparently. And then for the UFAs, in terms of prospects, Phillips is still out there now, 76 at 25 years old. Isaac Rosen. Well, we'll throw our name into the hat for him and try to send him back to Buffalo, unless he chooses to go to Chicago instead. Sharon Govich is available. Tufty. Paling, who we traded, is right back out on the market. We'll throw our name into the hat for Ryan Paling again. He's fair game. Nick Waugh. Elon. Do we have any high nines? Of course, there should be a bunch of medium nines that will hang around on the list for a while. No real high nines to speak of. I mean, like Romberg and Rusick, but 77 at 24 is kind of rough for a high 9. Samporanta. There we go. We'll throw our name into the hat for Mr. Samporanta. And Elvin S. as well. It is catcher's been up for a couple days. All right, those will be the main targets. In terms of the forwards, Huberdeau, Patcher ready for 8 mils. Not that bad. We don't really have space for him though. Kadri wants 11. Ryan O'Reilly is only looking for $3 million bucks. Well, we'll throw our name into the hat for that. 3x3 for Ryan O'Reilly. Could have even gone up to 3.5 and it would have been pretty good. Bo Horvat's looking for under 5. Kaloran's out there. Wow. Yeah, we might have to go for Horvat here too. Comfort's not that bad. Getzlaf, Sherry, Nick Waugh. Another center. I know, but it's Ryan O'Reilly. I'm willing to make space. And it just means I'm going to buy out Kevin Hayes unless it's too late to do that. It just means I'm going to bury Kevin Hayes in the minors. That's all that means. Sharon Govich, Stashny. Patrick Kane's only looking for $3 million bucks. He, however, can suck a fat one. Oh, look, Jonathan Taves is also only looking for $3 million bucks. Oh boy, let's bring in Ryan Strome. Who says no? Who says no? I might break my own rules to have an all Strome line. We're sending Ryan Strome a deal, and if I sign him, our third line is nothing but Stromes. We're doing it. I'll break the guideline for that. Ganachari's out there, Zucker, Suter. Okay. All right. So yeah, Ryan O'Reilly's the big name that I want. We got 12 offers out there. I do not have 12 contract spots. It's because, though, of the RFAs that we've put a word in for. So let's see what happens here. Then I at least want to get a rough look at what this team's going to be. So McLennan said no. Lalonde said no. DuPont signs as a scout. I imagine we'll get quite a few of these scouts here, thankfully. How nice that will be to actually have scouts. Doesn't look like we're really going to have coaches, though. Whole lot of scouts. All right, we'll let the AI fix the coaching staff from there. Not too worried about it. Auto staff management. There you go. Don't play with owner mode on. Even to mess around like I did. Clifton decided to go to Winnipeg. What a dickhead. Matt Dumba did sign here, though, as did Ryan Paling. Ryan Strome, let's go. Shane Bowers, we don't know if he'll sign. Samporanta signs. Hunter Jones, we don't know yet. Elvin S signs. Blichfeld, we don't know. Isaac Rosen does sign, but I'm going to send him back to Buffalo, the big dumb idiots. We have a backup goalie in Chekhov. The Sharks match Blichfeld. Ryan O'Reilly signs in Philadelphia for nothing. Absolutely nothing. Hunter Jones stays with the Leafs. Shane Bowers stays with the Blues. I want to hear back about Blichfeld here. Hello? Hello? You're taking forever. I must have already heard back. Whoops. Well, regardless, let's look at the team then. We have a lot of cap space and about 5 roster spots. We're still tempted to sign some people too. So I need a 5th string goalie still to really kind of finalize this team. We still need to figure out what's going to happen with like Vakanainen and York. I can't really afford to sign another defenseman. I can't really afford to do that right now until we know for sure what the situation is. And then forward-wise, I already got to figure shit out, and nobody sent in an offer for Mangiapane, which is very scary. Which is very scary. The Strome's about to be the first set of brothers to ever play on the same team in line. Correct. Correct. The first ever. History being made. All right. Well, unless there are any other crazy free agents out there, pretty much nothing we can do aside from that 5th string goalie. In terms of RFAs, Chernak still out there, Mangiapane, Cam York, Vesalainen still has some half-decent value, but man, we don't have space for like anybody there. And then UFA-wise, Kadri's price has come down, so has Killorn. Tarasenko still wants all the money in the world. There are good players for dirt cheap, like Nick Waugh and Yegor Sharangovich. But we don't have space. Andreas Jansson's just desperate to play. Yeah, we don't have space for anybody here. Wow, Nedeljkovic is available too. All right, let's see if we can bring in another veteran goalie to kind of be our 5th string option. And I'm digging Kari Ramo. Kari Ramo. Welcome back. Well, no, we'll let you stay. We'll let you stay overseas. Then we go for Keith Kincaid. Joe Canada. We got to bring AHL legend Joe Canada. If you know, you know. Played on 1,000 teams. So, last thing we really have to do here, because I don't think I'm going to be able to fully set up this team tonight, because goddamn. There is now a market for Mangiapane. It includes Filip Forsberg, Scott Mayfield, and a second or outright Adam Pelech. Fucking what? So Mangiapane is great. So is Forsberg. Obviously, we'd be paying Forsberg for forever. He can only play the lefts. Then right D, Scott Mayfield's available. And he could play the 3rd pair. Wow, we might actually have to take this. As good as Mangiapane is, that solves the 3rd pair defense issue. Left-hand side, though, it might force me to choose between Farabee and Forsberg. Forsberg's listed as a 2nd-line forward. We have to take that. As long as Forsberg and Mayfield stay in their current roles, we're golden there. We're absolutely golden. 30 to 40 goals, slam dunk guarantee for Forsberg. We're going to take that. That's way too good of a deal to not take. I know Mangiapane is also a 2nd liner, but at the same time, we get Mayfield for the 3rd pair after missing out on Clifton, and we get a 2nd. We don't yet know what Mangiapane would sign for. You could argue, I mean, he's a great defensive player. He does have a great shot. Forsberg's shooting category is fucking unreal, though. Not that Mangiapane's isn't. Forsberg is a little bit more one-dimensional. Mangiapane would be cheaper. He would be, but Mayfield helps a lot, and so does that 2nd. Let me go see what Mangiapane's looking for. I can't imagine that deal will totally disappear in half a second. Is Filip Forsberg coming to Philadelphia? Mangiapane wants 6 for 6.5. Oh, I mean, it's not a bad deal either way. It's just what else we also get with Forsberg. That second round pick, too. How did Mangiapane do in Season 1? He didn't play at all last year. 46 points. 46. We don't know how Calgary was playing him. That scares me. I'm taking the deal. Forsberg, Mayfield in a second. I'm taking the deal. We will send Mangiapane to Nashville. And out of nowhere, we have Filip Forsberg. Huh. A Forsberg in Philadelphia. Imagine. Imagine a Forsberg in Philly.